Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back. If you guys saw the last video, where I ranted about spring 2025, um, this is the video that I was going to do at the beginning of that video, but I ended up ranting about spring for some reason. So, watch Mojo Summer 2025. I'm gonna take a drink and we're gonna get into it. Stay hydrated, people. Stay hydrated. Let's get into it.
私の
Oh, hold on, before we all lose our hearing here. Uh, uh, I hate mouse controls when I do the volume.
こと好
There.
き
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the anime that are more than likely going to make you forgo the summer sun and binge watch instead.
Hell yeah. Don da Don for sure.
Number 10, The Summer Hikaru Died. One of manga's most beloved horrors is finally getting its flowers, so let the psychological torment
Already a skip for me. I've never been into these type of shows, so probably not gonna watch this.
begin.
お前やっぱ惹かれちゃうやろ
A random confrontation with his longtime bestie turns Yoshiki's life into a nightmare when it's revealed that Hikaru is not really Hikaru. Whatever has replaced him is otherworldly, dangerous, and obsessed with him.
お前を殺したんだい
So begins one hell of a toxic relationship as Yoshiki forces himself to maintain his friendship with this new Hikaru out of a twisted sense of love, even as the bodies
Crazy.
start to pile up.
どこまでもお前に付き合うよたとえ俺の何かが壊れても
It does look sick. It does look sick. I don't want to pretend like I'm hating on this genre. If it's your thing, it does look cool.
Number 9, Dr. Stone, Science Future Part
I still haven't caught up to Dr. Stone. I need to, but maybe I should show you guys my watch list after this because like it's fucking full. Like I ain't getting the Dr. Stone anytime soon.
2. Senku's last outing is set to go as he and his fellow members of the Kingdom of Science endeavor to reach the moon and finally put an end to the petrification that has left humanity as statues.
ダークサイドの科学使いとガチ対決か負けらんねえなそんだけは
As monumental a task as that is, their troubles don't stop there, as they're still under threat from the viciousness of Dr. Zeno and his refusal to allow society to return to the way it was.
見せてあげようじゃないか実にエレガントな21世紀人類の科学の世界を
Not to mention the philosophical dilemma of whether allowing millions to return at once into such a radically altered world isn't so much salvation as it is a kill switch.
構わないよ
Number 8, Grand Blue Season 2. Who's ready to get
Never got into Grand Blue, man.
buzzed? After way too long a wait, anime's most destructive and hilarious gaggle of college kids are back. While you'd think that this series would be leaning into the cliche of the typical slice of life with a central focus on a particular outdoor activity, in this case scuba diving, that's just on the surface. It doesn't take long before you realize this series is all about getting boozed and its consequences, trying to get ladies and its failings, and ultimately attempting to make it as an adult and its impossibilities.
That's alright.
All we know is that the gang is back, there's new ladies on the horizon, and the cringe is gonna be overflowing almost as much as the
True.
alcohol.
True.
Number 7, Rascal does not dream of
Oh my god, I'm so fucking ready for this, bro. Oh, I needed more of this for so long.
Santa Claus. Bunny Girl Senpai was one of the most refreshing, erudite, and witty romance series to come out in a long while. One that
Facts.
broached the subject of an invisible girl in a Playboy bunny costume with maturity instead of fan service.
プレゼントを欲しがったのはみんなの方だからね
And now it seems to be following things up again with a sequel that once again throws weary bro Sakuta into a situation where young women find themselves at the mercy of the debilitating supernatural affliction known as puberty syndrome.
サンタクロースって
True.
いい子のところにプレゼントを配るものだからね。
思春期症候群
Only now, there's a cute girl dressed as Santa distributing it like presents. Because of course there is.
私とサクタは
Because
知っ
of
てるが
course there is.
未来を変えるのがどれだけ残酷で大変。
Bro, this is one I'll probably catch the weeklies on. If I'm being honest, probably gonna catch the weeklies. Also, damn, she's getting fucked up.
Number 6. The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 4. Given its
Dude, I fell off this show so hard, man. So hard. I suffered through season 2 and I never picked it up again. I probably never will. I'm be honest. I'm be 100% honest.
previous tumbles, you could say this series has been the struggle of the Shield Hero for some time now.
シルトベルトはあいつらの生まれ故郷でもある
Thankfully, the third season managed to bring things back into focus, with its cliffhanger pointed towards a, hopefully, much grander fourth outing.
盾の勇者など必要ない
After the revelation that Raptalia is descended from royalty, it looks like Naofumi is about to square up to an
Damn.
entire empire. Not the best of times given the imminent return of the world-destroying Phoenix. Let's hope the series is able to deflect any
Bro, I swear to God. All right. All right. All right. All right. I will watch season 3 and I will get caught up, but I swear to God, if season 3 leaves a lot to be desired, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. Cuz I hate wasting time. Time is not infinite like everybody wants to tell you it is, because for you it's a very much not infinite. All right. So I hate wasting time on things. So when something has disappointed me, I simply just pretend it doesn't exist anymore.
more problems and rise on up to greater heights. Number 5, Kaiju Number 8, Season 2.
This one I also need to finish. I'm still on the fence on like how dedicated to the show I'm going to be, but so far what I've seen has been entertaining.
2. Punching his way through his shonen brethren, Kafka and his newfound status as a kaiju hybrid made for some of the best action we'd seen in a debut anime.
死んでも戻ってきますよあの人は
Now he's back with a promotion and a new squad, ready to do some serious damage. The sequel
True.
season looks to have Kafka as the tip of the spear as he's forced to join with the most powerful division of the Defense Force.
日々のカフカお前を大気
I did see a clip of this guy and Kafka fighting. So I am excited. I am excited for sure.
部隊に編成する
With a new roster of quirky and lethal characters, we're more than likely going to grow attached to before seeing them go splat.
要求は一つだ
Mm.
圧倒的な実力を示せ
Number 4, Call of the Night Season
Oh my God. Yes. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I'm so ready, bro. I'm so ready.
2.
コウ君はだいたいあと10ヶ月以内に。
I wonder, what's this going to be on? Is this going to be on High Dive or is this going to go on Crunchyroll?
While there's been a growing
know.
subgenre of anime featuring people who wander about at night in order to help find
Dude, the whole vibe of this show is so fucking good, bro. Like, I'm assuming season 2 is going to get a bit more complicated and it's going to be maybe a little bit more action focused, but I don't want the show to lose the vibe. Cuz like that wandering in the oasis of the night type shit that they had going in season 1 was like instantly hooked me into that show. Oh, it's so good, dude. Oh, I just wanted to stay in that world forever, bro. I was like, this is such a vibe, man. I could just watch this for days. Oh, in the dub. Oh, the dub is so good too. Oh, they chose the perfect actors, man. It's insane.
find purpose in their rapidly altering life, none did it better than Call of the Night. Why? Two reasons. It has vampires, and one of them happens to be Nazuna, a fun-loving, mischievous, and ever so spicy bloodsucker.
まともなやつはやらねえんだよ
The way in which her relationship with dorky yet well-meaning Ko bloomed among the early hours of the morning made for a captivating watch, and with the first series concluding with a greater sense of danger being brought to the forefront, we can't wait to see how they follow up so many bombshells.
そして嘘つきのヤモリくん
Number 3, Sakamoto Days Part 2.
I never got into Sakamoto Days, man. I never did. It's one of those shows that was like right up my alley, but I don't know. Something about it I just couldn't get into.
あれなんか
Number
痩せ
3,
られない
If you thought the
I'm sure it's probably good, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about
action
it.
was raucous before, then you ain't seen nothing yet. Despite gaining a bit of a
However, I wish they would put more shows on here that are not continuations, because I did you guys have to go back in the catalog a little bit, but I did do kind of like a preview of everything that was coming out for summer 2025, and I'll put that video at the end. But there were a couple like really good fucking trailers that I think are gonna definitely it'll be better than fucking Shield Hero. I can tell you that much.
dad bod in later life,
So they
Sakamoto
could've put some
remains
of those
the
in there.
deadliest hitman the world has ever known. And even though he's committed to the desire to try and leave his old life behind, it's certainly not done with him.
娘がいるそうだね坂本くん
On account that the bounty placed on his head has now led to 4 of the most dangerous murderers in the world now gunning for his head. Fans of the source material know that the fights are only about to get crazier from here. Number 2, My Dress Up Darling.
Oh yes, dude. Oh yes. You know what? Number 2 is fair. Number 2 is fair. Um I'm very curious who they put number 1.
Season 2. At long last, one of anime's steamiest and most adorable pairings are
Yeah, I remember season 1 and the animation just went fucking hard. And I was like, "Why? Where did this I've noticed this, right? Romance as a genre has been so bipolar because so a little like backstory, like real life shit about me is this past month. No, yes, past month, I have been spending majority of my time watching romance animes, movies, shows, all that stuff because it's a genre that I never really truly dived into because it just wasn't my thing. You know, I was a shonen battle boy back in the day, so I never really I never really got into that side of anime. So I started watching a lot more dramas. I've been watching romance, stuff like that. Um, Romance, I've found out it either has all of the budget or it has no fucking budget. Like there are some that sit in between the lines a little bit and they go hard in certain moments and then they just really dial it back. But I've noticed that the animation budget for romance shows has been insanely bipolar. There's been a couple of them that I've watched that leave a lot to be desired, animation wise, but the fucking show, like the premise of the show and the execution of the story was insanely on point. So I sat through it anyway. Um, and then there's other shows where the animation is like frickin' Studio Ghibli, frickin' Dragon Ball Super, One Piece level of budget. And like every single episode is insanely crisp. There's no flaws at all. There's no mismatch or not mismatch, but misshapen like characters or anything like that. It goes insanely hard. But the story just didn't quite sit, you know? And it's just like I don't know. It's kind of nuts to me, like how like bipolar the animation is for romance, and also romance heads out there, can we stop with these non-endings on these shows? Like these non-endings. I ranted about it before, but it's pissing me off. All right, I get into the show, I get a beginning, I get a middle, and then I get a non-ending where like there's it doesn't conclude the story like as an arc to the story. It doesn't conclude it, or it doesn't even leave any sort of like teaser, cliffhanger, something to make you want to come back and watch season two. What the fuck is going on with that? This is another thing I noticed about this genre of show, that some of them they just don't have an ending. They just stop. Like that's it. Like, and there's some there was one, what was it? Uh the one that I use as an example for a good ending for me is, what is it? What is it called? It's like the one where they're like they're married as like a high school couple or something like that. They got a fucking like uh maybe it's unpopular. Let's see. I'll know it when I see it. I just haven't got the name down yet. But yeah, they're forced to like live as like a married couple or something like that. As like a way to like get them ready for society or some shit. I think you guys know what I'm talking about already, but I'm gonna scroll through and find it real quick because we're gonna talk about it. Because that is a perfect example of a good ending for me. Because the story isn't decisively concluded, but they left a perfect teaser for what season two is gonna be about. And it wasn't like an obvious like, hey, this is what's gonna happen in season two. It was just kind of like a quick flash of like shit's gonna get real in the next season, you know? That I thought was really good. Oh, while we're looking for this, this one is a good example. My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. It gave a good ending. We got a good ending on that show. Okay. We had a decisive decision made by the two characters. Solid. Fucking solid. Case Study of Vanitas, another fucking example of an insanely good ending to the show. It's not, I don't think it's in the romance category, but same thing here. Seventh Time Loop. Oh my god, this show was so good. Oh, here it is. More than a married couple, but not lovers. It literally ended exactly as the title describes. Literally ended exactly that way. It took the story in a good direction. It showed like the struggle between the two characters very well, and then it wrapped it in a nice little bow at the end. And then they gave you just the tiniest little flash teaser of how much things are going to get more intense in season two. I want to watch this. It's a 4.8, very much deserving. Very much deserving. So that's a perfect example of how I want a show to end as far as a cliffhanger goes. Now, as far as like a actual conclusive end to the show, there's perfect example for this as well. Let's do where's it at? Uh, there's a show. This fucking case sensitive fucking bullshit is pissing me off. Let's see. This show, Real Life is a perfect example of a show that got a perfect fucking ending, perfect conclusion to the arc. Oh my god. If you guys haven't seen this show, go watch it. Go watch it. It's so worth it, dude. It's so worth it. And this show isn't like crazy like animation budget heavy, but it's a solid fucking show. It's one of those like middle of the road animation shows that gives you a perfect story with a perfect conclusion. So good. So good.
Back. With a friendship originally born from a newfound love of cosplay and photography, Marin
True.
and Gojo's bond swiftly went stratospheric upon their realization that they both have the hots for one another. Now
Hell yeah.
they're back, and we can't wait to see how they plan on crossing that final hurdle, alongside seeing Marin pose as every kind of spicy fandom character under the sun.
私思い立ったら速攻動く人だからほら行こう
They practically broke the internet last time with their antics, so God knows what
Very
kind of
true.
trouble
Very true. When this show was airing, you couldn't fucking go on any sort of social media without seeing her face plastered on it as whatever character she was that week. It was insane.
these two will find themselves in this time.
なんでもないなんでもない今日も君となら make it fun
Before we continue,
True.
be sure to subscribe to our
Like
channel
and
and ring the
subscribe.
bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all
Facts.
of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your
Make sure you guys go to Watch Mojo, give them a like and a sub, all that shit, you know.
settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Dun 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 Season 2.
Fair. Fair. That's a fair number one pick. Don Don took the world by storm with how insanely crazy it was. I am excited for this. I am. I am excited for season 2.
Few anime have exploded onto the mainstream in the same manner as Dun Dun Dun.
てめえももちゃん殴ったな
I wouldn't say it's like revolutionary because it didn't like break any molds, right? Because like for example, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball broke the mold and brought anime to a Western audience on a large scale, right? My Hero Academia did the same thing. My Hero Academia is the single fucking reason that you could find anime merch at a Walmart. Before that, I know the anime, all the old head anime fans know this. Before My Hero came out and it had such a massive cultural fucking boom, you couldn't find anime shit anywhere. You had to get that shit off of Amazon. It always came from overseas, either in China or Japan, where it got manufactured and sent over. Nowadays, you can go to Walmart, you can find 3 or 4 different anime shirts. I got several anime shirts, Demon Slayer shirts, My Hero shirts, Dragon Ball shirts. I got a Dragon Ball shirt on right now that I also got from Walmart. Like, that's insane. Like that never used to be the case. Nowadays it is. It's because of My Hero's absolute insane mainstream popularity that pushed anime to a whole different stratosphere of what it was capable of. Now, whether you like or hate My Hero, it deserves respect for what it did. So, you know, that's just how it is.
許さねえぜ
The abject absurdity of the premise, featuring a pair of high schoolers who discover that both the extraterrestrial and the paranormal exist.
Bro, I can't wait to see my boy here become a little bit more competent in his competent and confident in his capabilities. When he starts fucking really like embracing that other side of him as part of himself and his character grows, I'm going to be head over fucking heels with this show, bro. It's going to be nuts.
All the while balancing it with tender characterization, the best kind of vulgar humor, along
Hell
with a
yeah.
candidate for best modern anime romance. This anime
True.
was truly firing on all cylinders.
I will still say best romance of all time is still undefeated. Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Best love story of all time. Fight me. Fight me. Literally. I will grab my gloves and we will fight. And if you win, I will concede my point.
Where else could you hope to find a show that makes you weep in one episode before moving on to a subplot involving the main character?
I don't know about weeping. I ain't fucking weeping.
Missing magical gonads. While season 2 does seem to be tinged with more darkness, we have
I totally forgot about that fucking magical gonads bullshit.
no doubt we can expect these same
Yeah, he brings up a good point. Actually, hold up, real quick. Um, one thing that I found that I dislike so much now is fake edgy, fake edgy content just to fucking get people into your show. It just fucking, I don't know. It pisses me off. It's one thing if you're bringing in edgy content because it's a major plot point of the show and you're using that as a base to push the show in a certain direction. So, what I mean by this is a good example, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is a perfect example of using edgy content to push a show forward in a certain direction, right? So I don't want to keep using fucking. I just brought up Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. I don't want to use it again, but I'm pretty much going to right now. um, so we have Jujutsu Kaisen season 1, which sets up kind of like this whole premise of this big bad guy. We're not really fucking taught much about him, but we know that he's like crazy strong and he's out here, he's trying to fucking, create a ideal world for Jujutsu sorcerers, right? And he looks at regular people as just monkeys, as he states several times if you have watched the dub. Um in the movie Jujutsu Kaisen 0, there's a major plot point where this little girl fucking dies. That's some major edgy shit. However, this plot point is the sole purpose of the whole fucking movie and what makes this character unique as the boy. That's what makes him unique as a character and is a major plot point and fully develops the movie from start to finish. It's all based around this incident, right? Um, an example of poor edgy fucking content would um be a good example of like soulless like edgy content. It would be oh whatchamacallit? Um God damn it, what the fuck is that show called? Oh, that's what it is. Shit. No, that's not what it is. What the fuck? Hold on. I just want to make sure that it's what I think it is. Anyway, the one that I was going to use as an example was Audi Ferretta. Audi Ferretta has good moments where the uh the plot point of the edgy content makes sense and they're using it to further the story. And then there's other points where they just kind of threw in somebody getting killed off or somebody like a massive slaughter that was like completely unnecessary. It was just edgy content to be edgy content, right? I hate shit like that. That shit's fucking annoying, right? It just it's like surface level edgy content is what I'm talking about here. I wonder if I can find another example of like a show similar to what I'm talking about here. Um. Oh, let's see. I'm actually surprised I haven't run into it already. I thought people liked that show. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm not gonna get any more sidetracked than I am now. But that's the point I'm making. Arifureta has good moments where the edginess makes sense. It pushes the plot forward. Then it has edgy moments that are just there to be edgy moments. And it's like, all right, well, that's a bit soulless.
Level of outrageousness to rear its head soon enough. Which
Hell
of these
yeah!
upcoming anime are you most excited for? Let us know in
This is why Dragon Ball will always be the GOAT. Let's review. Let's review. Let's review.
more darkness. We have no doubt we can expect the same level of outrageousness to rear its head soon enough.
Iko!
Which of these upcoming anime are you most
Yes, yes. My dress up darling, for sure. Dandaran, for sure. Call of the Night, for sure. Those are the three most anticipated. Look at that. Me and Watch Mojo, bro. Look at that. Oh my God. It's like we're the same person. Make sure you go to Watch Mojo, like and subscribe to the video. Uh, Phenomenal. Phenomenal. W list. W list. Everybody knows Mojo is law. And that's the end of this video. Bye.